Today, we're looking at this really sleek looking smart lock from Yale. The Yale Assure Deadbolt Lock SL with Zwave. While other smart locks use Wi-Fi, this Yale unit uses Zwave protocol. Hence, the battery should last a lot longer. After about 7 weeks, my battery is still at 90%, running on 4 AA batteries. Wi-Fi devices are meant to be plugged into the wall for power, not via batteries at all. So if you're thinking of getting a Wi-Fi lock, please don't, unless you want to change the batteries more often. Inside the generic brown box, everything is included for you to get started. They even included a strike plate, 4 AA batteries, and a variety of bolts and screws. Since I live in a bad area, I use a beefier strike plate as seen here with long screws to prevent the whole door and the frame from being kicked in. The lock looks super nice on the outside, but I find it's kind of ugly on the inside. On the outside, this is all you'd see. Tap on this Yale button to wake it up to show the numbers for you to press. There is no way to open a deadbolt via a physical key, and that's the only thing I really don't like about this lock. Luckily, if the lock ever runs out of juice, you can always plug in a 9-volt battery underneath. Here you can see the 2 pins connected to the 9-volt battery to give it some power for you to operate the lock. It's kind of hard to take a picture with the camera, but you can clearly see all of the digits in daylight or nighttime. During programming, you can choose a 4 to 8 digits to unlock. I use the 8 digits for security, but honestly it's really cumbersome. That's why I have this NFC card right here. When I need to unlock, I use my phone to scan the NFC card. My hub authenticates and unlock the deadbolts. You can see the whole method in this other video if you're interested in making your smart lock even smarter. Now, if you don't want the keypad, you can always use your old or existing faceplate with the key slot to unlock. That way, people on the outside don't know this is a smart lock. Then, you can always unlock using your physical key, and having NFC tag nearby, you can unlock using your phone. No more keypad. This is what it looks like on the inside, the interior. Here's a $50 bill for size comparison. The back plate that's hiding the batteries really sticks out like a sore thumb. And yeah, this whole thing is really thick. Not only is it long, but it's also thick. Removing the old deadbolt is easy. First, remove these 2 long screws. They hold the front and the back cylinder plates in position. You can use any Phillips screwdriver. Personally, I like this cordless from No Cry. It is so compact, lightweight, and the battery seems to last forever. Next, remove the 2 shortest screws holding the faceplate and deadbolt. Install the new faceplates. Make sure this side is up as seen here before screwing the faceplate in. From the outside, feed the keypad in. The cable goes under, then into the hole of the metal interior plate. Align the 2 metal rods into their positions. Secure both front and back with 2 large bolts provided. It's okay if the keypad is loose on the outside for now. As you tighten the 2 bolts, the keypad will be pulled into the door. The next part is slightly tricky. Connect the white cable into the back of this circuit board. It only goes in one way. Once in, organize the cable into the groove so that it does not get tangled up. Before we press the module into the plates, make sure your deadbolt is in the unlock position and align the metal flat rod in. Secure this module with 3 screws provided. You know what? Before you tighten the 3 screws, you might want to test the thumb turn. Make sure that it works smoothly. There should not be any friction. If you plan on using a lock with a hub like Home Assistant, now's the time to install the Zwave module. It looks like this and it's green. It only goes in one way. Next up, let's install the 4 AA batteries that's included. As soon as that last battery is in, the lock will welcome you and wants you to set up the master code immediately. The master code is needed to program the lock, such as adding and removing users, calibrations, and other settings. Press the gear icon as instructed to get started. Enter a 4 to 8 digits PIN and press the gear icon once done. It will play back the digits to confirm with you, and now you are done. The master code can be used to unlock the door too, but I highly recommend setting up other user codes. Adding and removing user codes via the keypad is painful. That's why I prefer using the hub. But let's add a code using the keypad now so you can see how painful it is. Wake up the lock by pressing on the Yale icon. Enter in your master code. Then press the gear icon. It only displays 6 options now because I haven't installed the Zwave module. Select option number 2. Then press gear icon. Press 1 to add. Then gear icon. Now enter in a 4 to 8 digits PIN. Then gear icon. It will play back the digits you enter. Let's do another one to delete the user code that we just programmed. Wake up the lock by pressing on the Yale icon. Enter in your master code, then gear icon. Select option 2, then press gear icon. Press 3 to delete user, then gear icon. Now enter in a 4 to 8 digits PIN, then gear icon. If you don't remember, press 00 to wipe out all the codes. For some reason it did not work right now, so I'll enter in the code that I recently added. Then press gear icon to confirm. It will play back the digits you enter and confirm deletion. Press check mark to continue. To get the most out of the smart lock, it's best that you set up the Zwave module. Wake up the lock by pressing on the Yale icon, entering the master code. Then gear icon. Choose option number 7. If you don't see number 7, pop the batteries out, remove the Zwave module, put it back in, put the 4 AA batteries back in, and then try again. Press on 1 to join. The hub should see the new lock. Click on View Device and click on Close. Here are some of the sensors available. The top button right here is for locking and unlocking. The official Yale Access app does not work for this Zwave lock, by the way. I spent like 2 hours trying to use the Yale app, only to find out later that the app is only for the Wi-Fi locks. Thankfully, all of the settings can be configured using your smart home hub. Click on Configure to see all of the parameters that you can change. To add user codes via the hub, go ahead and go into your Home Assistant or whatever hub that you're using. Go down to Developers Tools, click on Services, click on Zwave Set Lock User Code. Choose your target, which will be the lock itself. The code slot can be any number that you want to assign, and then the code that you want to be associated with that code slot. Click on Call Service when you're ready to assign the new code into that lock. Now, to unlock the door, you can enter in 55555, and that should work. See, this process is so much easier when you're using the user interface of your hub. To delete is pretty much the same. Click on Clear Lock User Code, choose the Yale lock, choose the code slot that you want to delete, which was number 1 for us, and then Call Service. Now, when you try to unlock the door using 55555, it should not work. This is such a ridiculous easy way to assign codes, remove codes as needed. For instance, if you want to let the house contractors go in and fix your house, If you own Airbnb, you can remotely control the locks, assign digits to it, and wipe out the digits as needed. Alright, hopefully this video helps you on how to set up this Yale Z-Wave lock. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and thanks for watching.